Dun 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 dun. Shakey Head. Hey guys, Ian here, Captain of Bass Squad. I'm gonna show you guys something really cool. This is a Shakey Head Rig. Now, if you're like me, what you are is you're a power fisherman, and that's just if you're like me. What I like to do is I like to put my trolling motor on high, cover a lot of water, pitch, 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 pitch. You know, and if you're not getting the bites and the fish really slow down, what do? You know me, I'm a power fisherman, so what I try to do is I try to force feed and get them to bite, those power fishing baits. But I mean, what I've really overlooked ever since I've become a bass fisherman is the Shakey Head. And I've just gotten into it and I realized how much of a help it is to me, so I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys. This is a Shakey Head. It is on a 1/8 ounce the Mangler Jig Head. It's a 7-inch zoom trick worm. It's a 1/2 ounce. I have this on 8-pound fluorocarbon. Now, what I like to do with this is I can't get the fish to bite throwing power fishing baits, and what I'll do is I'll go over to something more finesse. Mark fish, say I was just going down flipping the bushes, not spending too much time looking at the electronics. Now I'm going to move around, look at my LCR by my trolling motor, and I'm just going to say, okay, look, here's the fish, here's the school, here's the structure. Not even, if I don't even see fish, if I see structure, I will stop and I will throw out a Shakey Head. I'll be coming by, I'll see the structure, I'll drop in a marker buoy, I'll go out away from it, and I'll turn and throw back at the marker buoy. And a slow, nice, finesse presentation like this with fluorocarbon lines so the fish can't see it is very realistic to the bass. So when they're not biting on power fishing lures with like search baits or anything power like a spinnerbait, crankbait, jig, something that you're just going to repetitively throw in the water and pull it right back out. And then instead, slow down, take your time, go finesse. Here it is, it's the Shakey Head Rig. Now, there are other finesse baits, but I do say I like this one a lot. But other than this, I would go to a crawler rig. I would go to I'd go to a tube. But this is probably my go-to finesse bait. The rod that I recommend for this is definitely going to have to be a Denali Jadewood. These Denali Jadewood series rods were developed for supreme sensitivity. Now, there's a graphite blank rod, and what makes it so sensitive is a 2-piece reel seat. Now, this is an overlooked feature in a rod, but it exposes a lot. It exposes a lot of the reel, and with a basic grip, you can have a good handling of the rod and pretty good handling on the reel. Now, what this does, this allows you to feel a lot of sensitivity through the line and through the rod. So when it has a very sensitive tip on it because it has a very fast tip, so you can detect even the lightest bites. With good hand positioning and a great, very, very sensitive tip, those are two great things that make this rod really stand out. And the best thing is you don't need a really expensive reel to pair with this rod. I have a Quantum QVX, and it's still a really great rod. The QVX is only $40. It's actually a pretty nice reel. I really like it. It's really good for the price. But I mean, if you really want a really good sensitive rod for throwing bottom baits like a Shakey Head or a tube, or just an all-around finesse rod, that's exactly what this is. This is a custom finesse rod. I don't know if you can exactly see it. But what I'll do is I'll go out there, Skeeter boats, Denali rods, and the Mangler baits. So Ian here, Captain of Bass Squad. I really, really, really think that you guys need to check out the Mangler at themangler.com and look for their jig heads. Their jig heads are really good, they're really durable, and they're great for throwing Shakey heads. They're great for the Alabama rig. I mean, they're pretty good for basically whatever you need to use them for. Hang on one second. Here you go, here's a pack of them right here, the Mangler. And then you got a bunch of your jig heads. Now, they're great jig heads and they're really inexpensive. They're really durable, they save you money, and you put a jig head like that on a rod like a Denali rod, and you're only asking to catch more fish. So Ian here, Captain of Bass Squad. Hope you guys check out Denali rods, denalirods.com, Skeeter boats at skeeterboats.com, and the Mangler bait at themangler.com. So Ian here from Bass Squad for the 3rd time. Signing off with you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.